Okay, people, we live, man. We live. You know, we're having some technical difficulties. The internet's been playing up lately, but we're going to talk about things of that nature anyway. So me like to start off with a little track. All right, so check this out. Better?
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up in about a minute. Yeah, I hear better.
Okay, nothing, bro. Yo, big up everybody, man. Big up everyone, man. We're gonna try and keep this stuff a bit more consistent. You see it? You're crackling a lot over there, my brother. Yo, big up BR Reality TV, man. When he's ready to jump in, big up everybody, man. Hey, man.
Yo, what's cracking, man?
What's going on, my bro, man? So much going on in the world, eh?
Tell me about it, bro.
And people, and don't forget, make sure after the show, you subscribe to DTV and BR Reality TV.
Yeah. 100.
The links have been in the description, and we all do different type of stuff. You know what I mean? So check that out. Big up. Everyone from the last show. The God's gifts, the mysteries. Big up them, man. Obviously big 100%. Up Shiffa. He'll be about when he's ready. Big up Muslim Minds. Big up Simiyar D. Big up Latoya Bear. So yeah, man, what's been going on now, people, man? How's your day been today?
Yeah, man, I've been blessed, man. What about you, man?
Yeah. I've been alright, man. I've been okay. Just the weather just messing with my I have to make sure you eat the right food right now because the weather's been crazy.
No, word. Man, just was chilling with the man them today. A bit of work as well. Family time. Thinking of ideas.
Nice social media time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know it, fam. You know it.
D, man. What's going on with you, man? What time you start your shift today?
With me, 4 o'clock, bro. I do 4 to 12, innit?
Right. Yeah. It's a good shift.
Yeah, but I was vexed because I didn't get to watch the game, but I was listening still.
Yeah, what was it? I'm not really a football guy, but I think it was like 2-0 or something.
Yeah, I heard it still.
Yeah, Germany. It's mad still because big up D21. Hey, D21, man, I'm surprised you ain't jumped on the show, my brother. Like, you got a lot to say, my bro. You know what I mean? That's I'm gonna put your links in the description as well. That's what I'm gonna do. That's my brethren still. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big him up.
Yeah, he does a lot of music and stuff like that, and he's one of the first guys like to hit the road. Like back in the day, managed to hit the road with the CDs. Yeah, he was like one of the first them to do that, like hit the road with the CDs uptown. You know what I mean? And making good money. You know what I mean? And it's kind of mad as well because we was talking about it like back then was completely different to now, obviously, but the way that the police used to be onto them as well,
Yeah.
And like, used to run them down. But we're gonna save that. DT1's gonna do an interview. We're gonna save that, man. Yo, Double D, what's going on though, bro?
Man's just out here grafting in it, seeing what I go on, and I'll see if I can make some money, change my kid's life,
I'm telling you, man, something has to kick, man. You know what I mean? So like, there was a report. How would you guys feel like the technology right now? Like we always talk about technology. There's certain things in our show we always talk about. You know what I'm saying? But we always update. You know what I'm trying to say? We don't always talk about the same thing. You know what I mean? How would you guys feel to see like flying cars flying around?
You know what? You see the way how England and London per se, you see the way how London is?
Yeah.
I doubt that's going to be in London for the next 20 years, bro. Because of the way how they build the houses and the high rises and shit. There's going to be a lot of accidents, bro. Maybe out in the
drink driving is a mad thing.
Drunk driving,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm sure they would put something. They'll put something in there to stop all that. Like, there's got to be a test before you drive it or something. You know what I mean? Like by then. So you're saying 20 years? You're saying 20 years? How long would you say?
Well, they're saying in the next 10 years, in 2030, they're trying to stop making petrol cars, and that they want to go electric, innit?
Right. So you're saying 2030?
They're not gonna stop making petrol.
I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's flying cars. Flying cars are gonna be by then. Maybe the next 100 years, 50 years or so. 50 years probably.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking, you know what I mean? But then I read a report today, like Hyundai, you know what I mean? Like the experts of Hyundai.
The reason why I say 20 is because I know they already start making and trialing them already.
Right. So I think we're talking like 2030, maybe 2040 then.
Yeah.
But the guy at Hyundai is saying 2030.
No, that's gonna be a madness, guy. If you're in beef here, man's gonna be flying past you and popping at you, fam. That's bullets in your head top, fam. That's way. Like, you gotta hide underneath things, fam. Like,
bruv, imagine you're getting chased by the feds and you orbit, fam. Man, go out of space and that.
You gotta make sure you got enough fuel, blood.
you see what I'm saying? The fuel cost is gonna cost a whole different thing. That's a flying object.
There's not gonna be no fuel. It's gonna be all solar and that.
Yeah.
Electric and that.
Electric and yeah.
Because
so for now, it's only going to be the rich able to buy it. Only them 8% of the world's going to be able to buy it then.
Yeah, man like us ain't gonna be able to afford no flight costs for now, fam.
Hey brother, don't say that, man. I want to be able to afford that shit.
Eventually it will become affordable, bro. But think about it, bro.
You can get the bootleg one and them thing there.
Nah, man, nah.
You know the Chinese knockoff.
Yeah, made in China.
No. Yeah, and then the bolts and screws start coming out. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, the funny thing about this is like,
go on.
Like I was saying, like, I read a report and a guy from Hyundai, from the chief from Hyundai, is saying it. Now, one thing we have to remember with all these dates that we see, the dates that go on 92, Dre, big up yourself, jump on when you're ready, bro. I need to put the link out still. I'm gonna put the link in the thing. Yeah, so basically, what I'm saying, all these dates that they give us, one thing I've noticed about the internet, we cannot really be too dependent on these dates, man. Because if you go through Google, you see they said this 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. And that's a repetitive thing that I've noticed. You know what I'm trying to say? So even the other day when we was talking about the McDonald's thing, about the McDonald's robots, I don't think he was actually in that show. But who just jumped in there? You doubled up in there, bro. Okay, I gotta remove that one. So even the story with the McDonald's thing, if you go into Google, you'll see there was other stories from like 4 years ago, 2 years. You know what I'm trying to say? So I think it might be a thing of marketing and promoting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some of these things, you know what I mean? But one thing that I will say is that, see some of these cars that are coming out now, don't they look like the cars that man used to draw when they were kids, bro?
Yeah. Based on the Batman models and Back to the Future thing. And
right. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, so the technology is definitely coming. It's getting there. It's getting there, man. So is there anything you wanted to bring up, like anything that's going on that you
big up to Squeaks, Fresh Home.
Big up to Squeaks.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. Big up to Squeaks.
My madness, fam, and put me off the thing, innit?
What happened there?
My data, it just rebooted for some reason.
Oh, okay. Is that why it doubled up? So, yeah. Big up to him, the man that he's home, yeah?
Yeah. And big up all the man them that's locked up as well, man.
Big up my homie Apache. He rings me from Joe every night. I got a couple of homies, but the reason why I'll say his name more because you're probably more likely to see him on the channel when he gets out. Still,
yeah.
My woke brother. You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, man. So so there's a lot of madness going on right now, and sometimes like I like to have a laugh on the show. You know what I'm trying to say, from because I don't know what's going on, Double D, man, but I'm gonna have to mute your mic, man.
All right, yeah.
No worry, man. Just unmute it when you're ready, bro.
Yeah, 100.
Sounds like you're scraping pavements with shovels and things, bro. You know what I mean? Yo, big up Ultra, man. Big up Ultra, man. Yeah, big up G Block. Come on, man. You know about G Block, man. Come on, man. That's the homies. That's the man, man. Veli Vision. You know what I mean? Ultra, Natty P Dread. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm gonna start popping over there a bit more often, man. You know what I mean? I don't get over there enough, man. It's kind of mad fitting in all these videos and then fitting in my life outside of these videos, and it's a bit mad sometimes, but
juggling both, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, but
and you know, say they open up visits now. You can go and visit your people in the pen now. Now the Corona thing is dropped now.
You know what? I'm really bad for visiting homies in Pen as it is. I didn't even know they stopped the visits. Yeah,
they stopped it. It's been like 6-7 months now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's open again now, man. Like that there is a fuck up though, cause it's tough for some people. You know, some people ain't seen their peoples in time. They depend on them visits them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's
it's all open up now, man.
Like we said before on a different show, everyone, you know, is different. Not everyone wants people to visit them, and then they've got some people that need their visits, bro.
Yeah. Just the outside contact, you know what I mean?
Yeah, everyone's different. Everyone handles their bin different, you know. I've been in a cell with a man before that, you know, he was on the phone every day to his people, you know what I mean? Like, looking like the phone in the, you know, the one that's on the land, the one that's like the one that's on the spur, and he's like coming back and coming back and telling me madness, like, you know what I mean? Like every day. I told that homie, like, bro, if you just lay off of it a little while, it will give you time to. You got to don't think too much about out there. You know what I'm saying?
No. It'll beat your mind up, man.
Right, but the thing is, I've been primed for that. You understand? Because I've been out there from long. You know what I'm saying? So it's different for me. But everyone's different. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's a liberty. That's a liberty still.
It is. Always, they gave them phones in their cell, though, innit? They gave them the phones in the cell. I don't know about all the spots, but a lot of the spots you get phones in there, innit?
No, definitely, man. Big up to Destinysnails UK. You know, females, them. Make sure you subscribe to her channel. You know, if you like all the nail stuff and all that. You know, I mean, she's doing videos.
Big up.
You know
big up Destiny. Yeah, I've seen a few of her videos still. Sweet girl, bro.
Yeah, man. Drop top hitter. You know what I'm saying? Big up yourself, man. Hot Wheels and that. Predictive programming. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of you know, there's been a lot of funny business going on, man. A lot of funny business, but there's been finds. You know about the skulls that they found, in China?
No, talk to me.
So that there's some in the Black Dragon River, the province of China, they found this skull, right? But the thing is about the skull, they're saying the skull is not human. Now the skull looks human. It looks humanish, but it's got distinctive things. Like, let me give you an example. You see how your eyes on the skull? This one's got hardly any eye. You see this part here? It's bigger. It comes up here. So the eyeballs are actually bigger. You know what I'm trying to say? And the eyebrow bone is bigger. Like an ET, like an ET type, but goes into like a normal skull. You know what I'm saying? That they took the skull and they're saying it's definitely not human. But
what was that species before us?
What was the species called?
Before us.
I don't know, man. I thought it was just us, man. Humans, man.
Yeah. No, because you know you got humans and then you got the other ones that look before we actually turn into humans. What was them other ones called again?
Cavemen?
Yeah, the cavemen. Then it goes past them and then onto them. To them
No.
No, it's a completely different thing.
Yeah, not
Neanderthals and Homo sapiens.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one I'm talking.
Yeah, if you believe in that, if you believe in that, still, you know what I'm saying. I don't come from
you don't believe in that side?
No, I don't come from no reptilian or monkey and them things.
Nah,
definitely not, brother. How come the monkeys them are not turning into humans now, brother?
I ain't got a clue, you know, bro.
When I see
I
a
ain't got a
monkey,
clue, you know.
when I see a monkey turn into a human, now
Yeah.
maybe I might think about it.
Where you reckon we come from? Where you reckon we come? Well, you're religious, so I know. You want to go into that one?
We can just do a short version.
Came
go
from
to-
your
go to-
daddy's ball sack and your mom's vagina, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I feel personally that, you know,
Yeah.
the woman's piece, you know, the woman's masterpiece, you know, is like a portal.
Yeah.
I feel it's
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
portal, brother. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
So,
but different. See, on a serious note, though, evolution is real, and we have evolved over the years. The first man, the caveman, he weren't, or the first African man, he weren't much different from us. But think about it, he wouldn't have been as smart like us.
yeah, that's if you believe in evolution, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he probably would have been just as smart. Who knows? Innit?
It wouldn't be as smart if it was true, that whole thing of evolution. No, a caveman would not be as smart as what we are today.
Yeah, but think about it. We've found stuff that's revolutionary or evolutionary, like how they made weapons and how they ate and shit. They had to be
True.
smart.
That's
So
true.
they were capable of learning. Just that.
We learn from each other.
Yeah.
Brother, you're talking about cavemen, brother. Cavemen.
Yeah.
So are you talking about the cavemen? You're talking about the cavemen from the films, cavemen, like with the stick, lighting fires. You're talking about those
Obviously,
cavemen.
that's how they depict it to us. But it wouldn't have been exactly
Hold on. So what are you saying? Are you saying yeah, that caveman is smarter than you, blood? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying they're smarter than me. I'm saying they probably was capable of being just as smart.
I got a shifter on a call. Hold on, G.
You get?
Yeah, keep that
it's true.
running.
I know what you're saying, because that's what I was talking about, the evolution of humans. But we all learn from each other. You know, like you say, we learn traits from animals, and animals learn traits from us.
Yeah. Just like the monkey can be almost human-like. It's just that he can't talk.
But they can communicate.
You know what I'm saying? They can't talk like me and you, but they can communicate via sign language, even.
Yeah, and sounds and calls. You know, they got all different type of calls, meaning different types of things. The same thing we're doing when we're speaking right now.
Yeah.
You know, and depending where you come from in the world, it was based on how you communicated and formed that language. I think, anyway.
Sometimes if you go to the zoo, the monkey might see a hot girl from a hot bird and you start wanking and shit. How does it know how to do that? You know what I'm saying?
It's the scent in the air. The scent. You can smell the pumps in the air, isn't it? Remember, dogs do that too. Man dog love to sniff woman's crotch.
Yeah, like randomly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But that's an animalistic behavior, isn't it?
But the monkey ain't doing it to no normal, regular fat girl from the hottest girl. You see the hot girl and that's the one they want. You know what I'm saying?
It's because it's evolution, isn't it?
No, I hear you, man. It is what it. But like I said, they're animal. You know what I'm saying? They might act like animalish, innit? Like as you see certain men in the club back in the day acting animalish. Same way.
Yeah. Even dancing like animal, bro. But that's the thing. Even some humans,
I'm gonna put the link in the chat, guys.
But some humans still have animal traits now and still eat like animals, like with their hands and with their mouth, and not even using knife and fork. They've not lost that trait.
Who?
Humans. Some humans. Human races.
What humans?
Human people.
Yo, big up Simi RD. What eating with their fingers and hands?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Mystery and Shifty eat with their hands sometimes when they're on the show, because they're making a lot of noise with their plate. It's like their nails are scratching on the bottom of the plate when they're eating. Bro.
Like that. Well, what are they eating?
I don't know. I don't know what he was eating, bro. Seriously. Yo, big up Natty too, Jed, man. Hey, I got to start reading out some of these comments, man, because, you know, I'm getting a bit... What did I say? Hold on. extraterrestrials could have mixed DNA to give us conscious. Oof. See, you're talking some serious things now.
What's that one mean?
Oh, that's oof. Brother,
Yeah,
no,
so
see the thing
basically,
is,
like,
Natty 2J, big up yourself, blood, yeah.
big up, man.
You know what I mean? But it's like, it's mad when you're saying that as well, because I know that side too. You see,
big up, bro, big up.
You see, when you're a researcher, it's like there's different types of theories. You know what I mean? And I have researched the theory of the reptilian race mixing DNA in the beginning and stuff like that.
Yeah, like the author in the Bible tries to hide the fact that, say, like the father of Cain could be Satan himself. So, because like if two people have like if two people are created perfect, and then one child has the traits, and he moves like Satan, innit? Like Cain moves like him, jealous, envy, this, that.
Bro, all of them things in the Bible ain't real, innit? It's made up story to keep us in slavery, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not open-minded, man. But
that's your opinion, brother.
Again, like sex in the Bible is well hidden. You know what I mean? It's well not spoken of, innit? Like we have to ask, why don't they talk about sex? Like how come they're not adult?
Why don't they talk about that Jesus was married and he had a wife? Why don't they talk about that?
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. But like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, some of it could be like hidden. Like, for you to find that out, some people would argue with you and say, "Nah," but I've heard certain things like that as well, or I've read certain things in there. That
and he had an older brother called James. So how was Mary a virgin?
All right, hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. Listen. We'll get into all of that in another thing, because you're just running off things right now, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, so
you know what we should do? You know what we could do? Yeah, we could do a whole separate show for that.
Yeah, 100%.
We'll start at the Big
I'm
Bang.
on that one. I'm on that one.
The Big Bang. Who started the Big Bang?
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that Big Bang stuff and all that. You know what I mean? Monkeys and turning into humans and. And fish turning into monkeys and all that. Yeah.
Fish.
Yeah. Some people believe that it came out of the water as a fish and then walked on land as a monkey, then turned into a human.
Oh yeah. I get you.
Yeah, it's possible though, man. It's possible, man.
Yeah. What about the underwater kingdoms and all them things there, innit?
Yeah. I like all them theories, the Atlantis, and we're talking about like the mermaid and all that stuff, mermaid stuff.
Well, that means everything's real then, bro.
Hey, big up Russian X. Everything's
real.
If
we're gonna believe in all of them things, that everything is real.
Listen, I don't know if mermaids are real. I don't know. It could be. Bigfoot could be real.
I always say though, if the human mind can imagine it, then it's possible, bro. I always say that.
How much of our mind do we use again?
Not a lot.
So we don't even use we don't use even 10% of our brain, do we?
But the thing is about that question is that where we getting the results from? Is that from them? They tell us.
Because our research
they've been telling us. They've been telling us for years we only use 10% of our brain power. But how do we know that's true?
It's true because we sat there in slavery with one man and the next man whipping us, and there's 100 of us, and we sat there.
Thank you.
So that's why we don't use our brain.
Sat there and watched. Nah, no one made that. Well,
yeah, but that depends what generation that was, man. You know what I mean? Because the first generation were fighting back. You know, it's only when you have the new generation that see their parents go.
Are you seen Armistead? No.
Nah.
Well, in a way, they still kind of have us in slavery. They're just using technology now, bro.
Yeah, of course. Other means, emotionally blackmail, financial blackmail. Yeah, man. Creating stuff on TV for people to watch. Like TV shows like EastEnders. you know, where it's okay for you to divorce your woman, and yeah, you think that this is, you know, that's how some people think life is, you know, EastEnders.
No. It's even worse than that, Natty, man. Some people watch that and they want to live that out.
Yeah, live in the pub. Live in the pub, man.
No, like actually live that out. Like live like that's the rules of your life. Like,
Well, we
watch
know that's a
tennis
fact.
for
That's
so
what
many
my
years.
Hancock done, bro.
Like, I'm not being disrespectful. I don't know any Asian family, that have welcomed their gay son. That's the honest truth. I don't know one. But the way how they do it on EastEnders, is that he turns out that he's gay. He ends up going into the pub and he ends up walking down the road with his boyfriend in his hand. The mum and dad don't speak to them, and then all of a sudden, 4 months down the line, they're all acceptance of it, and they're all like, "Oh yeah, you can come to the mosque, brother. Oh yeah, you could do this," and you know in real life that's not happening.
Yeah, because
Yeah, but on that note though, this ain't no gay bashing channel, so you have to be careful when you're talking about. No, hold on.
No,
You have to be careful. I don't really like to talk about them.
hear this here.
No, hold on.
Me
Hold
personally, fam.
on. On this channel, we're not going to be talking about the LGs, because man's monetized, isn't it? Yeah, they don't like that. They don't like it. So there's no one on this channel, I don't think, that LG. If you are, do your thing. You know what I mean? But us talking about that ain't really gonna help what they're doing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro.
But that's how.
That's the man lifestyle. That's it.
So that's why I say to ourselves. So there's no point in taking the risk of getting demonetized or getting shit deleted if there's gonna change nothing talking about them. You know what I'm saying?
Just allow that conversation, then.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying completely, though, and it's a madness, because I remember when Grant Mitchell and the managed to dash the man out. But at the end of the day, I know what you're saying. But at the end of the day, we gotta just bypass certain conversations if it's not really, benefiting.
Yeah, I think
yeah, man, just jump back on the technology thing, bro.
Helps to condition to get the message out and to condition people.
No, definitely, you definitely got a point. I definitely know the point you're making without a doubt, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
I wanna show you, man, a vibe. You know this coronavirus thing.
Nah, that's what I'm saying, brother. You see all them words there and all that. You have to know this YouTube thing, brother.
No, I'm not saying it's not real or nothing. I'm just saying.
No. When you're talking about it, don't use that word. That's what I'm saying. Just say the situation. You've heard me say it on the show. The situation that we're going through. Rah. And we all know what it is. Them words there, all them. For some reason, on other channels, they get away with it, bro. But when I do it, it's problems, because I'm a conspiracy guy, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's talk about it, but don't use those words. That's all I'm saying, isn't it?
Yeah. So I was saying, they're using that thing there to inflate the prices for travel, bro.
Yeah.
Especially the long distance traveling. They're using it to price out the regular man. So soon, man like us won't be able to take a holiday, bro.
Listen, what it is they've lost so much money in Bitcoin, right? And let me tell you how wicked them Chinese men are. Now, obviously the banks they're governed by like their assets, so by gold, silver, whatever they're investing, they've got to have some backing behind it, yeah. Now imagine if China say, well, listen to this, yeah, according to our calculations on Bitcoin, we've got 1 trillion Bitcoin, yeah. Now people have transferred their dollars into a trillionaire into Bitcoin, which means now there's no more money in the banks. So imagine $1 trillion, yeah. Just imagine this disappears. It's not in the banks.
Right.
What impact do you think that is going to have on the economy?
So inflation will rise. It will definitely be in a recession, and man like me and you would be screwed.
Yeah, or so what they're basically saying is, it doesn't matter. We can dash that money away. China could basically say, listen, it doesn't matter because people have bought Bitcoin. Now we can make it into a value where they could trade with our goods. Yeah, they could trade with us with our goods, do whatever,
Hold on, my
whatever.
brother, because I'm not cutting you. I'm going into a building, so I might cut off, but I'll jump on back in a bit.
Yeah, no problem, G man's here.
So yeah. So China know, yeah, goods are goods, in it. It's nothing. Buy as much plastic, buy as much cotton, buy as much whatever. It's nothing, yeah. But they know that they can literally burn those $1 trillion and then turn around to America and say, how much money have you got in your banks now? Now, if America say, well, we've got $1 trillion, they'll say, no. We know for a fact you haven't got $1 trillion because we know that people in the system, in the Bitcoin system, have got such and such and such and such and such and such amount of money. So that's what I'm trying to say to you, yeah. Trump was right in what he was saying, yeah. He's like, it's a mad war out here right now, man. It's a mad war, and
Yeah,
they
but
know
Trump,
the dollar.
if you're talking about Trump though and talking about war, you have to understand that Trump was a part of that. That was Trump's whole.
England's been stimulating the market with gold for years, bro. This is why the pound is the highest currency. It's just that man, them are finding other ways to go around it, bro.
Yeah, it's by oil. It's it's assets. Like the banks have to have backing, not just money in the bank. They have to have some backing to say, like we've got £1 billion worth of gold, which will then justify their economy in the bank or whatever. Yeah, but forget like obviously, yeah, that's cool, yeah. But if I go now and buy £50 million worth of Bitcoin, yeah, that means I take 50 million out from HSBC Bank. They're gonna go, ouch, where's that money gone? So they'll be like, oh, it's cool, it's gone into another bank. It ain't gone into another bank. It's gone into a digital system. So that's money out, bro. That's money gone, bro. And I don't know, bro, if it can return. I don't know. How do you then return the Bitcoin back into dollar?
You send
How
it
you
back
do that?
into your account, innit? Send it back into your
No.
account, transfer it back into pounds in the Bitcoin
They
Coinbase
need
or
their
whatever.
money back, man. Yeah, they need to make all that back to the people.
No, but you see what you're saying, yeah, that don't make sense because you see with Bitcoin, that's what you do. You transfer your pounds into Bitcoin, and when you want your money back, you transfer
Big
your
up
Bitcoin
Shiffa.
back into
Big
pounds,
up
and then you
Shiffa.
withdraw it. Big up, fam. Big up, everyone.
Okay. How much
Don't
are you
know.
paying?
So yeah, you can withdraw it. You have to withdraw it back into the account that you sent it from as well.
Yeah, but how much are you paying?
What do you mean? How much you paying?
How much are you getting charged for all these transactions?
You get charged a percentage.
Right. Okay. Cool. But what about where people have done the mining and done the investing into it? What about investing into it? So not just I'm not talking about just transferring money because yeah, I've got that app right now. I could transfer pounds into Bitcoin, yeah, but to use to buy stuff, yeah. So what about like people who are there saying, "Oh, I bought this Dogecoin and I bought."
I don't know if it's me cutting out, but
Hey,
I can't
blood,
hear you.
hold on a minute, please. Hold on a minute. Yeah, hold on a minute, please. Yeah. Right. All right. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Huh?
Yeah.
Shift, can you hear me?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you still.
Yeah, I can hear everything now.
What?
I can hear everyone, man.
It's my thing. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. I think his reception must have gone.
What was you saying though, Shiffa?
I was just saying that obviously when you put money into Bitcoin or any digital currency, to draw it back out, you have to take it back out as pounds, innit? So obviously it's got to go back somewhere, innit?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. But yeah, big up man them anyway, big up.
Yeah, man,
So what's
big up,
really
man.
good, man? What was
We
the
just
talk about cavemen being smarter than someone earlier?
say that again.
You was talking about cavemen earlier.
Who was it? D double was.
But what was he saying about cavemen? I was a bit confused.
I can't even remember now. He was saying that caveman can't be as smart as humans or something like that. Because I asked the question first, and what was before humans? I know there was evolution, but I can't remember the name of the humans before. What are they called again? I know you know the name of it. What's it called?
Neanderthal.
Yeah, those things. You know, like there's them, and then there's the ones before them, and then the ones before them. But P doesn't believe in that.
You see, the thing is now, yeah, when you say believe in it, that's the correct terminology, because you have to believe in something like that. You can't know something like that. There's no way you could know it. Unless you got a time machine, there's just no way. And don't get me wrong, like, I think that people, that scientists, you know, they try to come up with explanations for things, and that's acceptable for someone to try and come up with an explanation for something. But when you think about it realistically, we know that DNA is a code, in it. So if we know that DNA is coded, then there can't be evolution. It don't make sense. That just kills the whole theory for me. Like, don't get me wrong, there's gonna be people that will still push for that theory, although they know the DNA is coded. And they will say, well, you know, the DNA is mutated, X, Y, Z. But a mutation in DNA, like, for instance, you got African people, you got Australian people, Chinese people, European, or what you would call white people, X, Y, Z. But the reason why we're broken up into separate groups and we have certain different features is because of the mutations in the DNA. So now, this whole mutation thing just goes out the window for me, because it's like, if the mutation only causes a person to be white or Chinese or black or Indian, you know, there's not a significant enough difference. You know, there isn't no Neanderthal difference, is there? Don't get me wrong. You do get that, you know, people who are born with recessive genes. You get people just born with, like, you know, people can be born with a tail and all sorts of things, different weird, like, defects,
different features on their body.
Yeah, but that's not the norm, though, and this is the thing, and that's how we know DNA is coded, isn't it? You know, it was coded to be a certain way. If someone inserts something into the DNA pool, who knows what would happen, isn't it? It's just like when you mix a lion with a tiger, you get a liger. Who knows if they can mix a human's DNA with a monkey or with something? I don't know really what these scientists are doing.
Yeah, I watched something on YouTube about that. I actually tried to see if that could actually happen, you know.
Well, the thing is, it can happen, because DNA splicing is a thing. It's not ethical, so they're not supposed to be doing it, but that don't mean they ain't doing it.
Yeah,
you know, because if you can grow human organs on the back of a rat, on a rodent, you can take
do anything you want to do.
DNA. Yeah, you can take spider DNA. They put the spider DNA into a goat, and then they got spider goats, and then these goats, they milk them. In the milk, they get spider web, spider silk out of the milk from the goat.
I didn't even know about that, you know. That's mad.
Bro, look that one up. Go look that one up, the spider goats. So if they can cross the genetics of a goat and a spider, then there's no way it's impossible to cross the genetics of anything. You could do anything. You could do a fly and a human. Remember that film back in the day, The Fly?
Yeah, that was nasty, man. That was nasty.
Bundle.
Come on. You could do lion and human. You could do panther and all of them things there. Thundercats, all of that could be happening right now. Like, we ready to go on that.
Thundercats, you know.
Real talk, this is the thing, we're ready to go on that. When they say in that film, do you remember that cartoon, they say Thundercats are go or something?
Thunder.
Shifty wants to be Tigra.
Hey, get out of here. I'm not involved.
Let's have a look at evolution then, yeah. So let's have a look at tools. Let's have a look at something like tools, yeah. So one evidence we have got, is the spear. Yeah. So nowadays we don't use spear, we'll use a gun, right? So for you to like that's, and then if we now look closely to like what the people were wearing or supposed to be wearing them times, like with spears and stuff, It was next to
Yeah.
nothing. Fashion wasn't important. Food was
Mhm.
mainly the survival of man in that day. So
Okay.
even in, like, let's move along from the spear, yeah. So let's say now next man's got what you call the thing? A slingshot. Yeah. That's a great invention, yeah. So now let's have a look at now around them times where a man would have had a slingshot. So obviously, he's more dressed. He's got maybe like, a dress maybe in those days. Them
Yeah,
Sawar
yeah, yeah,
kameez or
yeah.
whatever they use, yeah, Burke or whatever, yeah, those type of things. Now let's have a look where man now, he's looking a little bit more different, yeah, musclier, tougher, stronger, and he's wearing his armor plate. And now he's not coming with a slingshot, he's coming with sword. And with that, he's got all this mighty armor, beefed up, boom, boom. Bro, this is the evolution, man.
Big up
That
Larry.
is it.
Big shouts out to Larry Beach, man. I like that last show that you done still. Yeah. I'll put your links in the description too. But yeah, carry on, brother.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
hearing what you're saying. When you're talking about spears, we all understand this though, Natty, yeah. Like, all right, so 50 years ago, yeah, we didn't have computers in every house, but there were computers. Yeah, they just weren't as advanced. And nowadays, you got a computer that's got Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, it's got apps on the computer. It can run all sorts of different games and applications. It can do music programming. It can do computer programming to make cars. It can do all sorts of things, video editing. Now, what I'm saying to you is that's not evolution, B. That just means people got smarter. Now, I understand your concept in the sense of saying, well, if people have got, so much more advanced, how do we know that evolution doesn't have something to do with that? And I'd say, if we go back and we look at ancient depictions of people, they always look like people. That's what I would say. And you're not going to find any ancient depictions of people that don't look like people, other than, maybe if you go to Egypt, you might find some giant statues, but they still look like people, but it's just giant size, isn't it? Do you feel where I'm coming from?
yeah,
If
but
you go
you're
to
looking.
Greece, you might find a cyclops, or what's the thing with the bull head on it and whatever. But these are statues. You're not going to actually find any remnants of any creature that had a man's body with a bull head. You ain't gonna find that. So I don't know, bro. Like, where do we go from there?
P, what was that skull head that you said that people found?
Oh, they found some skull head in Black Dragon River in China, and they're basically saying it's not human. It's a completely different from completely different species. But it looks like a normal skull, but there's certain features on it, like the wider eye sockets, and they've actually found 4 of those now. So now they're actually saying, yeah, they think it is a different species altogether.
Well, you see, when you say that, yeah, stuff like that, I can kind of, I could more
also,
have a belief.
guys, have you not realized something? People in the chat, the UFO report.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed that Israel, they said they found a
What?
skull that Israel said they found a
What you
skull
say?
that was ancient. Israel, they've also found like an ancient skull. Like, look, you see it at the same time with that UFO thing. Yeah? You do know, like, America went over there and tried to do some bullying tactics. Yeah, so it almost seems like China are trying to play the same ball game as them, just be bullshit creators, man. Give people something to think about. Landing on Mars, these guys are on Mars now, bruv. Like, these guys are not playing.
Who's on Mars?
China.
Can you hear me?
They've got. Yeah, I can hear you, man.
I didn't even know there was on.
Think about it like this, year. We've had all these scientists telling us for however many generations that there's evolution and, Neanderthal and Teanderthal and all these different species on the planet. And they reckon that they're telling us we evolved from them. But I'd say the more likely conclusion is that some other beings have landed there at different times, isn't it? And if a scientist, some archaeologist went out there and found a weird skull or found something that was humanoid but not human, you know, that's how they're going to explain it away. Oh, we must have just evolved from this thing. And then they take it away so they can do their experiments on it. It's probably an alien, let's be honest.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying earlier on, man. Like with the, you know, like with the apes and stuff. You never know. Maybe they came down to Earth, and maybe they needed to, you know, create people that can work for them. So they thought, you know what, these apes, and with DNA and stuff, yeah, we can probably make the perfect man or the perfect slave to do whatever. You know what I mean?
When you say the perfect slave, I don't know about the perfect slave, because I think the perfect slave is a robot. You know, that's literally what a robot is. A robot is a slave.
Yeah, but
It
the
is
thing is,
with follows your
with a
commands.
robot, you still need to program it.
Yeah, but I get you, yeah, to an extent, but it depends on how advanced the robot is. You know, someone's programmed it. Once it's programmed, it becomes the slave that it's supposed to be. It serves its purpose. It never questions its purpose. But a human being will question its purpose. You know, when we get into like for instance, the Bible, then Adam and Eve, you know, we're talking about the eating from the tree of knowledge of good and evil and them things there. So, you know, even before there was knowledge of good and evil, they must have still had a purpose and could question that purpose at any time.
Yeah, but that's called conscience. That's the ultimate thing that we rule over in the world. We have a conscience. We can think. That's what you want someone to do. You want someone to be able to think for themselves, to be able to think so that you can go
Exactly.
away and the job can be done. That's the difference between
Exactly.
us and robots. The Tin Man was just like Pinocchio, yeah? Pinocchio didn't have a conscience. He couldn't think.
Mm.
That's why the cricket was there to tell him like certain things. You know what I'm saying? So
Can you
I
hear me,
hear
Chief?
you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
having but if you see me cut out, man, just forgive me, man. I'm having some technical difficulties on my side, man. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. I don't know why. You know what I mean? But yeah. So there was hold on. There was what was I gonna say? Let me just cut in there. Nice conversation, guys, man. What was that comment? Basically, someone was asking about the UFO situation. Yeah. So remember we've been talking about the UFO situation in the past. About did anyone see about the stuff that was put out? Basically, nothing was put out, bro. Yeah. Basically, what they're saying, all the Pentagon are saying, and what they're releasing, is that them things that are flying around are not theirs. So what does that mean, people? If they're saying it's not there, if that's all they're telling the people, the footage that they've
yeah.
seen, yeah, and the footage that they've seen, rah, they're saying it's not Russian stuff, it's not their stuff, and it's not China stuff. So as far as they know, it's no one's off this world's. You know they've got certain footage of the thing dusting across the sea and all them footage there.
Yeah.
It even went in the sea. Even we're like,
Yeah, it went in
there's
the
no,
sea. Yeah.
So
So they're basically saying that it's not theirs, and that's the only information that they're giving us. Yeah, is that it's not theirs. Now I'm gonna be doing a video, guys. Yeah, in about three to 4 days, between 3 to 4 days, about UFOs, and it's gonna be very important the way it ties in. Yeah, it's gonna be very important the way it ties into to what's going on now, because they're trying to make out like they're basically saying that the UFOs are not theirs, isn't it? So what does that tell us?
Well, that tells
basically
me
tells
why
you
everywhere's a no-fly zone.
it basically tells you that they're doing what the Russians were doing when they're in the race to go to space, basically creating a load of propaganda to scare people and to make them to give people the feeling that they're in charge of this space program or they're in charge of aliens and they'd have the intelligence. You know, it could be to keep us on our toes because look, we're here now talking about it, and you know, really, I don't know these men have the evidence for this sort of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what, though, Natty? It's more than that. You see, back in the day, yeah, back in the day, people would talk about UFO sightings all the time. They have whole magazines on UFO sightings, yeah. But remember, in them times there, everyone didn't have a camera phone, you know. Everyone didn't have access to technology the way we do now. You see, now you can't hide nothing. Not in this day and age. How are you gonna hide it when every kid's got a phone, an Instagram, a Facebook? You know, like, come on, bro. Even the kids have got the technology now, so there's just no hiding anything. So when it like, that's all I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm not gonna go too
Listen,
deep into
let me ask you this, Natty. Natty, you believe that they're building do you believe that they will build some type of weaponry defense system, or do you believe that they're just gonna fake it? Then again, that's a deep question. Still, that was a bit. I've said that a bit raw for YouTube, still, but
I know
that was raw. I know, but
I know.
let me rephrase that a bit. So, do you believe that there
You
is a
can't.
weapon defense? I know, it's done. It's done. You think that there is like a weapon defense system that's above us that that can attack things? Like that's what weapon defense is, right? If you're going to build a weapon defense unit, but you can turn it around and attack anything you want on the floor.
They could be building like what do you call them things? There was hyper things that, in the movie where you see where it burns up like a city, like it just sends all that sunlight and it just burns up the place. Like they could be doing stuff
like I done a video on that, like in Gears of War when they shoot down the hammer thing. Yeah.
Definitely control the land, the sea, and the air. Control land, sea, and the air, and that's it. You conquered.
But they already do. This is the thing you have to understand. Right now, the way the army operates now, they don't even have to be on the ship. They don't even have to be on the plane. It's the drone flies overhead. A man's got a control. He's sat in a little box and he's just letting off shots, big rockets, big.
I hear you, Shift. I hear you. But Shift, the thing is, though, what I'm trying to say is like, would you think that they're building a weapon system for down here, or to shoot something out of the sky as coming in?
That covers both, though. When you're talking about drones and these things, and you're talking about like big gunships that are drones as well. Do you know where I'm coming from? Where it don't need a person to pilot nothing no more, or a captain to drive a ship no more. It can drive itself, innit? And it can shoot it by itself. You push a button remotely now. So yeah, it's already there to some extent. But I think that the scary thing is that when I saw that video that I showed you on YouTube, with the big gunship or with a big Navy ship, and it's got all of the things flying around it.
Yeah.
And they don't know where they can't do nothing, innit? How you gonna aim at something you can't see?
Right. They got laser technology now, innit? So
yeah, but
like I was saying to you, like I was saying to you, Shiffa, like when you're
no one answered my question. No one answered my question, though.
Yeah, what was it?
Remember, I was saying, like, do you think they're trying to shoot anything? Do you think there's a possibility they're trying to build a defense to shoot something coming into our? No,
but hear my answer again. Yes, but how do you shoot something you can't see?
Who said you can't see it?
They're proof of life out of space.
All they're seeing is these things on the radar, maybe they saw something in the air, innit? But they can't aim at that thing.
No, I'm not talking about. No, I'm not talking about them little. I'm talking about it might be something else they want to shoot at.
It could be a meteorite. They've always spoke about a meteorite. They've always spoke about meteorites. They could use it as an excuse to say we're building a defense missile system to shoot out a meteorite out the sky.
Well, to be honest with you,
they could turn it on us. They could turn it on us. They could turn it on us, and it'd be the ultimate weapon because none of us have got spaceship to go sky, bro. It'll be, bro. Bro,
not allowed to build
that will be the eye in the sky, bro. That will be the thing that will just be like turn on you if you're not, bro. That will be the thing. Yeah, you just won't fuck with people within it.
Yeah, some people
just won't fuck with man.
Some don't say. Hey, listen, let me tell you about YouTube and swearing, guys.
All
right, let me tell you what it is. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna just tell you what it is because I know how it runs. When you use swear words on YouTube, you have to wait 2 minutes before you say it again. And it don't pick up, all right? So if you let one slip out, cool. But repetitive, nah. All right? That's to everybody that just jumps on the show because they might not have known that. And you might want to know that for your own channels as well. The way it works on YouTube, if you swear once, wait after the 2 minute mark, after that you can swear again and it don't count. You feel me?
Yeah,
but anyway,
I think that he's kind of right though in what he's saying. if they are creating some kind of new super weapons, you know, to fend off something that we haven't seen before, you know, then it is kind of dangerous to us as well, isn't it? Like, we got to think about the implications of that, and you know, who's going to be in control of that, and how much power does that give to them?
Because you know why I say that, Shiv? You know why I say that? Because biblically, if anyone is into their Bibles, you know, and they're you know, reading about the last days and things like that, which they should be, they will notice that it's certain scriptures that talk about, you know, the chariots of I don't want to spoil it because in my next couple of videos, the chariots of God, you know, and you know the horses that fly and the angels that are meant to be coming back to get the you know, God's people in motherships. So how do we know that the defense system is not to actually, you know, try and put up a fight?
I know Natty like that one when you heard flying overseas.
Because they're not. Because when you think about it, they're not gonna let give us up easily, are they?
No.
Right. Now, this is something to think about, guys, man. Something to think about, man.
I don't know, that one there's kind of deep. I don't know about that one there.
Hey, what about Ireland? What about Ireland with their situation that we went through for the last year? Bloody hell, Ireland, they're not playing. They're saying that basically you can't go and dine out unless you've had your little input. So they put their
then it's
down.
no dining out. Then it's no dining out. I'll tell you that. You can't force someone against their own will.
You think they will get to a point where they do something like that over here, or is it just gone too far for that? Because they're letting everyone eat and go in pubs and do their thing, innit?
Yo, my people, when was the last time you had a cold?
A while, you know.
A little while still.
Yeah.
Me, same here. I ain't been sick maybe 3 years.
Yeah. You better mind they ain't putting that thing inside the planes and spraying that out, man.
That's true, no?
I don't know, man.
And in the bottle water.
But really and truly, man, we should be going through our body should be going through some type of DNA change at the moment anyway. So things are gonna be a little different. Yo, big up people in the chat though, yeah. Big up Gurdeep, Give Thanks Sound System, big up for coming through. Big up Born Rich, you know, big up Hards, pause. Big up Hards though, yeah. Big up, man. Yeah. Chris One Life, big up yourself, man. Yeah, love the comment, man. And yeah, and everybody else that's taking time out of their life to jump in, man. Anything else you got want to bring up?
I just think it's mad what you said before about the Pentagon saying that them things just ain't theirs. It's just not theirs. Yeah. Like, they don't know whose it is. It definitely ain't theirs though. It ain't the Chinese and it ain't the Russians. All right, cool. So who is it? The Koreans? Talk to me.
Well, apparently, Shift, they're saying that as a preliminary report, you know. So that's just the first one, and they're gonna come out with another thing. They're gonna come out with another report, but that's what they're saying for now, and that. But the thing is, what you have to remember, yeah, you see the footage here that they showed, yeah. That was governmental crafts and also governmental satellites that are watching them, so they know that they've known about it for time because it's them that had the footage. Do you understand? So they're coming out and saying they're not coming out and saying, "Oh, sorry, people, we've been hiding this from you." Where was that? Where was the apology? Where was the apology to the people that are hiding this stuff? And you're not saying. You're saying it ain't. We're not saying like how much footage you got. You're not saying how long you've been watching these because you blatantly been watching them because it's your footage.
You know what the thing is as well, yeah. Like, yeah. I think that's just there's not enough there. Something sounds fishy. I was expecting like some X-Files type thing. Like, yeah, we got the ARV, we got the alien vehicle, whatever. We got the alloys, the alien metals, and I was expecting some kind of big reveal or something like that. But obviously. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, they say that it ain't theirs, man. So that's the big news that that we've been waiting for from that situation.
I got one thing to say about that. I got one thing to say. Here what I'm gonna say.
Funny Molder man. Funny Molder man. You know the man there?
What are you talking about? The pentagram?
The
The
X-Files.
Pentagon.
The Pentagon, yeah. You know, the Pentagon, man. I know
the man are proper on some
I know some
Mulder and
things
Scully.
about Yeah, I know some things about the Pentagon, but I ain't saying it on here, man. Yeah.
Save it for another one.
Nah. If I say it on here, it's no more show. No more show.
No, please don't say pentagram again as well. I just said it straight. Yeah, we don't use words like that.
Yeah, man.
I need to look into this. I don't even know much about that one.
Yeah, man.
Hey, what music are you man listening to anyway?
But right now,
yeah.
Hey, Shiffa, what's going on with your music anyway? Now, when's your next video?
I'm doing a little show on Thursday. You know, down Brixton.
Oh yeah, you're doing a show. Oh, is that where it was in Brixton? Yeah.
Yeah, in Bricky still.
You're always doing shows in Brixton, man. The same spot.
Brick.
No, do you know what? I got the date wrong last time, didn't I?
Did you?
I thought it was the 1st of last month. It's the 1st of this month. Or 1st of July.
Okay, so what day is that then? What's that? Thursday? Friday?
Thursday.
No, big up, man.
So what are you doing down there? You gonna like just perform?
I might do. Might just make them play a couple of tunes and just relax after, you know. Depending on the vibe there, man. It's gonna be a sit down party, isn't it? Because right now Boris has got these sit down rules in effect. So, nobody now really shake no foot and party really. Them just
is that what's going on? You have to sit down.
Yeah, you have to sit down and hold a corner bedroom. Just hold a corner.
Wow.
I never knew that.
Listen, it's one of them things, If you went to a
man's
party,
got to sit down and twitch his foot to the beat.
Brethren, you see, if you went to a party,
what can you stand up in church?
Brethren, let me show you something. The things you would cuss people for doing at a party is what you got to do now, brethren. Yeah. So you see, like, like how they would cuss certain man, because they say you managed to stand up on the wall the whole night, don't even dance, don't even move from the wall.
Yeah, big up,
but now they would love that. They love that. They love to sit down in your chair, don't move, just have a drink and just sit there and just nod your head.
What? And the DJ is playing music and they're just everyone's sitting down.
Yeah.
What, like you mean like when when you go to church and the people are singing and you're sitting down just clapping your hands and nod your head like that? You mean?
Yeah, you see it.
Like you're sitting down, kicking the chair in front of you.
Yeah.
No.
Or you can get up. You can get up and dance here, but you have to dance in your little section on your spot. Yeah, like that. You can't even move around and dance. You have to
better make sure you stand at the back as well.
So you're telling me if it's a bashment rave, you can't dance. You can't go on to a bashment rave and sit down.
No, sir. No bashment can go on right now. Can't right.
Well, you got to put the chair. Like man's gonna be putting chairs together and that with gallon. That's gonna be weird. But
yeah. No, but you know what though, Shift, you know what?
Try and dance like that.
Shift, you know what though, yeah?
God.
We went to a sit down event at Peters thing.
Yeah.
That was a sit down event, isn't it?
Yeah. It's gonna be similar.
But then again, they did put on the music and you jumped up. I remember you jumped up and done a backflip and started brocking out. I remember.
No, I didn't start.
No, do you remember? No, you remember?
No, you're gonna have to post that video, man. I ain't got the backflip.
I ain't got the backflip on video, but I got the bit when you jumped up and you was brocking out in front of the camera because I had the camera set. Don't you remember? Remember when you done like 4 different people jumped up and done that?
Oh yeah. No, I remember that time when you pulled out the Michael Jackson glove and started moonwalking all the way across the room, all the way out to the back door, moonwalked all the way down the street, then back to the club. This guy moonwalked all the way down the street and back to the club, looking like Michael.
Man must have squeezed Baby on the floor to moonwalk like that, blood.
Man moonwalked all the way out the door, down the street, then back up the street, back through the doors. I said, yo.
I swear she got a video, bro. When my man, remember it was big up C double on the decks. It was C double and Tanner on the decks. and the man put on some bashment, but you jumped up, blood. Yeah,
Hey, now he's still laughing, you know. Now he's still laughing.
Rocking up, blood. Rocking
Hey,
up.
Natty's the biggest moonwalker on the planet, though. Natty is the natural moonwalker. He naturally moonwalks.
He's still laughing. That's why I turned the mic off.
Man's moonwalking through shopping centres and them things.
I need to see this video, man. Hey, man, man got up.
The escalators, guys.
Hold on a minute. Wait.
The mirror, man.
That was funny, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, what, P? Did he backflip out of the chair? Did he backflip out of the chair? He done a front flip out of the chair.
Yeah, no splits.
No.
It was a somersault. It was a somersault, Des. It was a somersault.
Yeah, no splits. It was just.
Hey, that takes skills to do a front flip sitting down, you know. Front flip sitting down. You know?
I was holding onto the chair still. The chair landed. I landed on the chair, you know, like that. I was still holding onto the chair.
We got God's gift. We got God's gift for that event there still. Well, man, man still had the chair.
Yeah, but I still had the chair underneath me when I was on the summer.
Yeah, you're crazy. That's sick, bro. That's sick.
Listen, you know you're the guy.
Shifty thought it was ozone from breakdance. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen.
But you had the same outfit
on. Listen, man, we start balancing chairs on my toe like a seal. You know, like that.
Oh shit!
So you got talent if you can do that.
Yeah. You haven't seen Shifty's penguin dance, blood?
What, you got the penguin dance? No. See.
Yeah, I've got a penguin. I've actually got a penguin still. He's called Penguin.
What are you, a proper dancer like what, a yardman dancer and all that stuff?
What?
No, I've got a penguin. No, cuz I've got a penguin, yeah, a pet penguin.
You ain't got a penguin, fam. What? Adopted penguin or something like that?
Yeah.
What you mean at the zoo or something like that?
Shifty for man.
No, in my yard. He's in my yard.
Sam, you know what temperature penguins are meant to be kept at, bro. You ain't got that in your house.
Yeah, cuz man, just give him 2 ice lollies. He's cool, cuz.
Man said 2 ice lollies, you know.
Yeah, 2 ice lollies. That was funny.
2 ice
lollies. What you say?
What you say? You say you was old school dancer and that back in the days and that. At the club and that?
Not really, you know. I'm alright still. I was alright. I'm more I dance for myself. I was never really a break dancer and like that.
No, I mean like, you know, to the yard, like little yard dance and all them, you know, them yard vibes and that back in the days.
You know what? If we're gonna go back in the days, I'm gonna be honest. The days when I used to actually dance, I was actually a kid. I was probably like 12 years old, maybe at the oldest, when I used to really dance. And it was like, you know, like
I think everyone did. Everyone did, man. Yeah, everyone did.
You used to do all the mad dances, the running man,
all of that,
the heel and toe. Trust me.
All of that. It's our era, isn't it? Like knockdown gingers and all them thing there.
Come on. They used to do the split. They used to do them mad splits on the floor and mash up your trousers.
Hey, do you know,
rock you up, bro.
Do you know I'm not even been. Do you know the man that I couldn't stand rolling with when it comes to the dance? You know the man that when the tune's coming on, like, I don't know, it could be, you know, when Chopper used to come on, everyone used to go mad for Chopper, yeah. My guys all elbow you and pushing you, and you're like, bro, what's up with you?
Yeah, man, I'm scared of gas.
No. When them things used to happen, anyway, you know. We're not taking our elbow and no chopping, brother. We're not taking none of that. Man, get dash. But anyway, yo, people, what's going on though, man? Yo, you got everybody in the chat.
Yeah,
you know? It's nice to have a little laugh sometimes, because on the here we talk about serious stuff. You know what I mean? And sometimes, because the way the world is, most of the time it might sound like a bit negative. So when we have these little rants and these little laughs, we have to do it sometimes, man. Like, blend it out a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's like the African man that chased me down when man done knock down ginger at his door, bro.
What would he chase you down with his shoe?
Bro, I don't know why he always took it so serious, bro. And he knew it's knock down ginger, bro.
Yeah, don't play with them. Listen, that man never chase you down, but try and do that back home in their land and see what they do to you, bro.
Throw a brick in the back of your head, fam. That man's got good aim, fam.
Yeah, man.
Straight hunting skills, man.
Yeah, man. No, you're taking it. Yeah,
no, it's real talk. It's real talk.
That's what I'm saying. This guy,
man, come on now.
Hey, listen,
Man, never
people,
cook it though, man.
Now, people, I want to let you know. I want to let you guys know. I'm setting up the podcast properly, innit? So that soon you're going to be able to get this on all channels. You know what I mean? Like Spotify,
100.
iTunes, even Tidal. Just going to use it, but you know what I mean? Like, because that way it'll grow. You know what I'm saying? You know, I won't lie, man. I might have been a little bit lazy with the show. You know what I mean? Because I'm not really the same as these other YouTubers. Yeah, but you know, I look at it now a little bit differently. You know what I mean? I look at it like, you know, if it's there, we got to use it. Of course you can. Yeah.
You're talking negative now, man. You do way more than enough.
It's not negative,
too much, man.
It's not negative.
You are, man. You do, bro. Big yourself up. You do more than enough, man. How much videos do you put up, bro?
Yeah, man. I appreciate that, man.
You deserve a round of applause. You deserve a round of applause.
You know, you got to keep going, man. You got to keep going. 50, man.
Hey, can I give you another joke? BR, remember you were talking about Knockdown Ginger? Like, you know, South London, man, are crooked, innit? So we used to play Knockdown Ginger with our dogs, innit? Man would take their dog, knock a man's door, wait for them to come to the door. Like, especially like, when you get certain people, like certain of the Asian, man, they don't like dogs, innit? And they'll come to the door, cussing, they'll come to the door, mad, innit? Bust the door, then they see the dog, they slam the door. They will slam the door fast.
You're taking dogs to play Knockdown Ginger, blood.
That's dangerous, you know, blood.
Why?
Well, your lucky dog didn't get put down.
No, the dog didn't hurt no one. No one ain't gonna touch the dog.
Yeah, I don't know what type of Dennis the Menace, Dennis Penny shit you was on when you was younger, bro.
That's not
you swore. 2 minutes.
No, I didn't swear.
Not that minute.
I didn't swear, man. Lady Spade, pick up yourself, Lady Spade, man. You got some new faces in here, man.
But there was pure games, man, that we used to play when we was young, you know. Remember Kiss Chase?
Yeah.
I didn't used to play that. I didn't used to play that with the man them. No way.
No. Hey.
No, you said
the man them.
You said. Pause.
No, the man them in school, the gal them.
I was playing Kiss Chase on skateboards.
Nah, Kiss Chase with the gal them. It's like, I'll be ashamed if my kids done that stuff in school now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, nah,
do you remember that game called It? Remember that game where someone has to be it and you have to chase people?
Yeah.
Like all them games there, I didn't play them type of games there still. I didn't really play that.
Hey, what's Gurdip talking about? Gurdip's a madman. Man's talking about what you say we used to put dog shit. We used to put dog shit through people's letterbox.
Oh, you swore again?
No. Yeah.
No, don't be
that's 5 minutes now. That's like 5 minutes time.
No, it's cool, man. It's cool. Yeah, like look, man.
No, we did fireworks through the door, but not not dog food. That's not.
You better make sure you don't do that to the wrong person, brother.
Who's picking it up?
I ain't doing it.
Like, where do you just find where do you find dog poo though?
No, these type of man there that do these type of things, you know they're weird, bro. They're strange.
What are you trying to say? Man's rolling with dog poo in his pockets.
No, it's
because imagine someone ring your doorbell and you go to your doorbell and there's just dog poo on the floor. That's kind of that's a nasty one still.
Yeah, all right, guys. Let's get back to 2021, man. All right, let's get back to 2021, man. You know what I mean?
That sounds like a 2021 knockdown ginger right there.
But you man, turn on your screen, man. I bet you man are wearing New Jack City clothing and shit. Let's get back to 2021. Yeah,
New Jack, you know. I'm my promise keeper.
Live now.
New Jack City. New Jack City. I was looking at.
Do you remember that game though? Do you remember that game where the people used to play when we was kids called It, and you have to like tag people? Is it called Tag?
Yeah.
Remember that? Oh yeah, I swear there's one film man I was watching this film yesterday with my missus, and these big man, you know, big grown man.
Tag. Yeah, I've seen that.
What do you mean big man?
It's tough, big girl, big man.
We're
Big
running around
30 odd.
chasing man.
Hey, listen, it gets
No, it's
serious.
proper decent. It's funny still. That film's jokes, bro.
Hey, Shifty, you're saying it like you want to try that shit out, man.
Nah, bro, I ain't involved. Listen, when I'm telling you that some big man are mashing up themselves, mashing up things, dashing people into things, mashing
Jumping
up
out window.
furniture, mashing up windows, mashing up church windows. They're going crazy, bro. Like this is serious. It looks serious.
It's a comedy thing.
Bro, you see
Nah,
that game, yeah? I think me and my boys, we didn't stop playing that game till we're like 18, you know.
No, it's not all them things that's
Say
serious.
no,
You know?
because you know what? No, say
You're
like
probably
no, say
still
like,
it now, you know.
now check
You're
it, now
probably
check
still
it,
now.
now check it,
Cuz,
now check it. Say like
where you
my
live?
guys.
Where was you living,
Now
fam?
check it. Now check it. Say like we just broke up with my boy in it, and he'd like touch you in it. Be like, we did. Be like, yeah, that's that pussy from that
Whoa.
game. Like, bruv, it's just been madness. Come on, man. Boys will be boys, isn't it? Listen, that was the ultimate game, bro.
Nah, I weren't playing it. I weren't playing it at 18, my brother.
Yeah, we're not on a regular
No, I
thing,
think,
though. Like,
well, I think, brother, listen, bro. I never even, listen, bro. I come from
I know you mean.
no, hold on.
Push man, and then man push you back.
Bro, listen. I didn't play it when I was at secondary school, brother. Not even at secondary school. So I don't know what niggas doing playing it at 18, but
You swore again.
Well, you know what? Yeah, man. Hey, listen, you're gonna get the channel strike up, man.
you man are snitching. Why you
Listen
snitching
to
on me
this,
on
yeah.
YouTube, like? So snitching on me, bro.
You set the rules,
Man
bro.
telling YouTube that I swore, like.
It's the rules.
Right.
We've all got to abide.
Hey, Natty, you know, you never know, you know, you can still be it right now, you know.
Yeah, that's why I hate that feeling, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not having it, bro. I'm not having it. I'm not going home being it, bro. I'm not taking that home.
I play that with my kids
primary
still, bro. I play with my kids still now, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Come on, man. You know that game will never dead out.
No, never.
And let me ask you guys a question, man.
Yeah.
If you was gonna, I don't know, it might be personal, but not really. You know what I mean? If you was gonna move out and retire in a different country, what country would it be?
I used to ask to America.
Or you might have two choices, but just give me the leaser one then, innit? So it's not as personal. I don't know.
I don't know now. What?
Because right now, I don't know. To me, it looks like anywhere you go, it can just be because of the control mechanisms and whatnot. You know.
They build dams. I was gonna say anywhere where I've got a river, so I could just at least catch my own fish, have some water. Right. You know what I mean? Basic living. But now, like Egypt are building a dam that is basically obviously gonna stop water coming through the, you know what I mean? So all this stuff, man, like you think, you live off nature, but the more you try and live off nature, the more you got people trying to destroy that, innit?
That's what I'm saying.
And replace it with taps. Instead of having a river, they replace it with taps.
Kill off all the livestock around there as well. Kill off the nature.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, and if it's not that, then it's some people coming in to try and buy the land to do what they want to do with it. So what you might be planning to do with it or do over there won't be the same as what they're trying to do. So that's going to change the situation anyway. I.e. the Chinese trying to buy up all the land everywhere. You see what I'm saying? So
everywhere as well.
Yeah. So that's to me the reason why I asked you guys, because me personally, I don't want to stay in the UK for the other end of my life. You understand? So, and I've been having mixed feelings about where I want to go, like a little bit not sure of myself. Like even though I've got 3 different places where I think I might, but I'm not too sure because of the situation that we're under. You see what I'm saying? What about you?
I know where to go, man. I know where to go, man. Hawaii.
Hawaii?
I'm going to Hawaii. Yeah, I'm going to Hawaii, man.
Yeah, tropical.
Hawaii looks nice. Yeah, man, it's tropical. It's nice. There's loads of
watch out for them tornadoes and hurricanes, man.
Yeah, at least they ain't got earthquakes, man. That's the main thing I'm really worried about. The earthquake thing, that's the one I want to stay away from. So
Didn't we have? We had one in this country the other day.
Yeah, small one. Probably.
That's what they said. Yeah, that's what they said. It's all that clicking and clacking noise I'm hearing, man.
Oh, that was my crisps. Sorry, that was my packet of crisps.
Bro, we can't even eat the crisp with you, but we have to hear you crackling, bro. See the man there, you get me?
Right beside the mic.
Innit?
Hey, that sound real good.
I told Shifty, man. I told you, man. Stop powdering yam when you're online, bro. Yeah? Wait till
pounding yam. Alright, on the subject of pounding yam. There's another bad boy film that you need to go and watch. Yeah? This guy called his name's Sophia. Yeah. If you watch this film, you are going to laugh. I'm telling you, bro. He's a Nigerian man. It's called the Sophia in London. That thing is so funny, bro. I don't think I laughed so much.
What platform is it on?
On Netflix.
Hey, bro, Netflix.
You are boxing those crisps, right?
Bro, just eat dinner, man. Just stop the crisp thing. Just eat some dinner.
Pounding yam.
That's pounding in yam, bro. You know what I mean? With his hands.
Was anyone seeing Snowfall? Snowfall. Hey, there's a deep series. I'm just getting into that.
Yeah.
Hey, Shiffa, stop that, man. What happened to you, blood?
What happened to you?
I'm gonna mute your rotted mic. This guy, man. Once you pop, can't stop looking at us. You know what I mean? Smile with you, man. Yes, people yeah. Man,
you people doing that crunch. Wow.
Yeah. So people, man, it's been a good show, man. You know what I mean? And
yeah, man.
Yeah, that was, man.
And it's nice to have you back on that, you man. You always got something decent to say. You know what I mean? BR always about doing his thing. Shiffa, Shiffa's always eating something. You know what I mean? Always eating something online.
It's delicious.
Yeah, man. And big up people, man. When you get a chance, come jump over to my channel and have a check out as well, man. Appreciate that one.
Yeah. Don't forget, man.
Check out everyone's channels in there, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
As long as I can bring my crisps and my chocolate bar with me, we're good to go. Man.
And don't forget, guys, we've got the super chat now. So if anyone wants to donate and things like that, not that we, need it, but if anyone wants to donate, we got to do is press the thing down there on the chat and it goes straight through or whatever. Yeah. And don't forget to check out the clothing line. I put the prices down as low as I can for you guys. Got some new designs coming out shortly as well. You feel me? Yo, Shiffa, when you're looking to do one of your shows, but Shiffa's shows is more like, not everyone can jump on type, you know what I mean? It's more like just pushing that knowledge to the people.
Yeah. I might do one tomorrow,
Yeah, because they did like the first two. If you guys haven't checked it out, go scroll down, you'll see the Shiffa show there. Or you can just type it in on YouTube as well. You can type in, if you type in the Shiffa show on YouTube, all the shows will pop up as well. So all the old shows we used to do as well, Also the same thing for the Survivalminds show. Type in Survivalminds, all the shows will pop up.
Yeah, man. There's some sick ones there, some funny ones. There's some loads of knowledge ones there. There's all sorts there.
Yeah, and I know they're like kind of hard to find when you want, but make sure you look at the description. What I'll do at some point, I'll change the thumbnails for you. Yeah, I'll change the thumbnails for you lot so you can find it easier. But yeah, definitely check out the old ones if you're just chilling out doing some housework and whatnot. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? You can have it playing in the background. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
That's what I do.
Yeah, man. All right then, man. Blessings, BR. Thanks for jumping on. Big up, Shift. Big up,
I've got a challenge for you, man, if you want to accept it before we go.
Yeah, go for it, bro.
My challenge, if you choose to accept it, is to buy yourself a glove that you put in your left hand and moonwalk your way into a restricted area and film it. And if you get in, I'll pay you £50.
Say that again, because that sounded actually. All I heard was a glove and moonwalking.
You have to get a
what?
glove.
Shifty's on this moonwalking thing, right?
Cover the fine.
And moonwalk your way.
That's not even going to cover the fine.
But it has
Hold
to
on,
be a
yeah.
restricted area. It could be in an airport, could be anywhere, it could be an army base. But if you get in, I'll pay you £50. Could be a club. Just moonwalk your way in. Just don't sit like. Make sure no one touches you, and you don't pay. You get in by moonwalking.
Yo, Gurdip, you got a channel. Gurdip saying he's got a channel, yeah. Have a look at his recent upload. I managed to capture exorcism. Shit.
Uh-oh.
But I hope it weren't no one close to you. Shit.
Yo!
Hope it weren't the
Is that
homie.
serious? Yeah.
So what else do you do on your channel, Gurdip? Is it just is it scary stuff, or I'll try and check it out still. Is it the same name as your if it's the same name, I'll check it out later. Exorcisms, you know. If you're into that type of stuff, you know, I've seen a couple on the YouTube. Have you seen that before?
Yeah.
Like coming out the bed
I'm
and
into
all
all
that.
I'm into all that horror stuff.
Yeah, that shit
Not
crazy.
into all of that watching them ghost stories. I don't believe when they go in the houses and they got them ghost meetings and what's it called. I don't know if that's real or not, but I don't mind watching them. Yeah. It's like going London
Let me tell you a
Dungeons,
story, yeah. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a W story, yeah. It's a real talk.
Yeah, go for it.
Remember when Free first come out, you had them phones in it, them
Yeah, I remember this
E308,
camera.
Yeah? First camera phone. Yeah, I had the big one in it, the big black one, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was coming from my brethren's yard, yeah. I'd had a smoke in it. And anyway, every time I go past like my brethren's yard or somebody's house in it, I'll always look in it. Like always look to see like if they're in like the lights on, whatever in it, man. You know, like if you know somebody's house, like you're walking past, you just look at the house in it. That's what I do in it. So anyway, coming out of my brethren's house, and I stop now. Like this woman, shame my auntie in it, but her and my mum have been friends since they were like 6 years old or something silly like that. Yeah, so I have to just call her that.
That's your family. Yeah, that's your family. Yeah, that's your family.
Yeah. So when you look at the house, yeah, you can see the position that I'm in. Yeah, you can see like her bedroom, you can see the bathroom, you can see the living room below her bedroom, then you can see the front door. Then at the side, you can see a little window, and that little window you can see the hallway, and then leading into the kitchen. Yeah. Then you can see the kitchen light, and then above that window of the hallway, you can see the landing light. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm walking past the yard now, brethren, and I'm seeing like in sequence, like the lights are like flashing on and off in it, like, but all of them. So I can see the kitchen one. So when the front one's on, I can see the kitchen ones on. Yeah. And when the kitchen one's like vice versa, yeah. So obviously, like I'm thinking nothing of it at first. Yeah? I'm thinking, right, it's the kids in it. I said, yeah, it must be the kids. So she's got 3 kids, and I must thought, yeah. But then I was thinking, nah, man, you need at least 6 people to be doing that, innit? Like to be doing the bathroom, like to be running backwards and forward, and like. So anyway, as I'm watching it, yeah, the thing is going mad. It's like going like, and then it started looking like electric, yeah. So I was like, shit, boy, that's gonna blow up. I thought, right, the yard is gonna blow up, you know, yeah. And 2 twos now, I'm just like thinking to myself, nah, that's weird, because then it all went black in it. It all went dark. And then, you know, like a dimmer switch. You know, like when you don't want to have it on too brightly, you can have it on a bit like orange, yeah. Bro, the yard just started going orange, like glowing. And so I was like, raw. Well, go on. So obviously, I thought, let me get out my phone, innit? My phone's dead. Yeah, that's probably why I left. Probably why I left my bridge.
Move the mic a little bit away from your mouth, bro. I think it's that's right.
Yeah, so I left the. Yeah, so I left them. That's why I probably left my brethren's yard, didn't it? Because my phone was dead. It was late. So only like about 10 o'clock at night. So I thought, right, I need to go tell my mum, innit? Like, go find out what's going on. So I was about to leave, yeah, and then the house started doing it again, and it started like going on, off, 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 on, off. Then that like flickering, then it was like strobe lights, lightning, then poof, nothing but total darkness. And then in the living room, you could just see like the glowing of the light, like it's barely even on, man. You know, like when the light bulb's about to die in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing, right? So obviously I'm shitting myself, yeah. So I started slapping my face, pinching myself. I was like, nah, I'm awake. This shit's real, yeah. I was like, ah, this shit's real. They've been playing. So I thought, right, let me go to the phone box, yeah. Get to the phone box. I'm like, Mum, like, just gone past Auntie Mel's house. Like, where's the kids? She goes, Sophie and Aaron are here. Yeah, and Emma's at her friend's house. So I was like, oh, well, something's going on at the house. She goes, what are you talking about? And anyway, my mum used to like have a bit of a drink at them times, have people around. You know them ones, you know, they're always having a party. Yeah? So listen, just fix up for a second. And she was like, rah, oh, let me go and get her. So anyway, she was like, what's going on? So I told her what happened. She goes, you better not be lying to me. I said, no, I'm not lying. And then she goes, rah, it's happening again. So I was like, what's happening again, yeah? And she starts bursting into tears, like, you better not be shitting me. Like,
Well, like she's seen it. Sorry, like she's seen it before.
Something happened that my mum forgot to tell me about, innit? With one of the daughters. So that's why I think what the daughters, because none of them always wanted to be alone in the house, innit? And I never knew about this, yeah. So apparently what happened is Emma is a bit special, innit? She's a bit quiet, but well nerdy, innit? And the other two kids are a bit like talkative, talk to anybody, innit? So she must have been lying on the bed reading a book. Her sisters come walking in to grab something. Yeah, she didn't really talk to her sister, innit? Because she's quiet, innit? So even though she's the older one, innit? Like the quiet one. So anyway, as she's gone to leave, the door slams shut. So Sophie knows that Emma's on the bed, and Emma's like, "Rah, Sophie, why have you just slammed the door like that?" She's like, "It's not me." She's like, "Open the door." She's like, "It's not me. I'm not opening the door." She's like, "Sophie, open the door." Like, going skits. Yeah. So they decided to call, like, obviously the mum's come up. She's like, calm down. And she's like, open the door, Mum, open the door. So the mum's like, called the emergency services. They called the fire brigade. Now the fire brigade couldn't kick the door because you can't get a run up because there's a landing in it, like a banister right outside the door. So, you know what I mean? You've got about a meter, or less than a meter of space in it to kick the door. So they were like, rah, we can't even just like hit the door. So they said, rah, we're going to have to get the battering ram, yeah? So the mum was like, oh, yeah, do whatever. Just get the door down, innit? Kick it. So as the two firemen were walking down the stairs, one of the firemen have come up to them and gone, yeah, what are we going to do? And he was like, look, we have to, gonna have to hit the door. So as the fire brigade were walking down the stairs, I think the last fire brigade looked up and the door just opened up, man. But not like fully, but the door just opened. Like, yeah, that was it, yeah, man.
That's a mad
She
story.
was messing about with, she was messing about with like stones, and she was doing like tarot cards, all kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell people though. Like, see, when it comes to the tarot stuff and the reading of the balls, the crystal balls and the type of things there, bro. Sometimes you can invite trapped spirits and stuff, brother. You know what I'm saying? It happens sometimes, and you know, not all spirits are bad. You know what I'm saying?
But that energy doesn't disappear.
Nah. Shif, what you want to say? Oh, I thought you could click in your mic on and off because you wanted to say something. But yeah, people, man. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, it's kind of mad that you come out with that story there, because there's so many stories I got to tell the people, but I don't really tell them, you know. I can tell you lots of UFO stories. You know what I mean? Things like that. You know, real talk. You know what I mean? Like some of my sightings. I might actually start. People, let me know if you think it's a good idea. My dreams, yeah, I have like crazy dreams. You know what I'm saying? And apocalyptic dreams, and I want to start. Do you think I should? You think I should put them out there? You know, you think it's a good idea to put them out there? I might. If you don't want me to, I will.
What's a
I
politic dream
believe.
mean?
I
You
believe.
know that. Go on, Natty.
Yeah, I mean, I believe you should definitely find an elder who can decipher your dreams, because I've had an apocalyptic dream where it's a whirlwind, and the only way to stop it was you had to, bruv, you'll think this is weird, right? But check it. It's a tornado, yeah, massive, massive tornado, right? And the only way to stop this tornado, believe it or not, yeah, was to jet water it.
Serious.
That's what I was doing in my dream, yeah, and helping
I
the
believe
people.
you, man. I believe you when you're
Like
saying that.
to stop it from backing up even more. We were trying to jet water with with a freaking water hose or something like that, man. But I knew it was a signal or a sign or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, no, I believe you, man. Dreams are crazy, bro. Like it's like to me, I feel like they're like a different dimension. But maybe we should cover that in a different show. I'm gonna take note of some of the things we spoke about in this show that I did say we're gonna cover in a different show. We're definitely gonna cover it in a different show. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that we should do that, Natty. You know, it sounds to me like you have a lot of dreams too. So we should take
Yeah,
time
man.
out maybe to do it.
Visions.
Yeah, I'll do a couple videos like just talking about some of my dreams. If you lot want me to do that, I could do that. They're kind of personal to me though. You know what I mean? Like kind of personal, very
Yeah,
personal.
no, 100.
I haven't
What's the
really.
definition
100.
of
Like,
it?
Huh? Oh, sorry.
What's the
bro,
PR. What was you saying?
it's
Apocalyptic dream. Yeah.
my definition of it, my dreams is that I've been there and done it. That's what it is. That's what it is for me.
That's what I
That
mean.
I've already done it,
Oh,
but I'm dreaming like
In a
I'm
different
dreaming of it.
dimension, that sort of thing.
Like I've already been and done it, but I'm dreaming before it's happening. I can't describe it, but like
Yeah.
like
I
a
had a
deja
dream,
vu, you
right?
mean?
Yeah, like a bit like a deja vu, but I had one with black rabbits, black cats, black foxes, and I'm going through a tube, yeah, like a tunnel, just a tube, yeah, and I'm going through this tube, and it's like, and all these snakes and cats, and then next thing I'm stopping, and next thing it's all weird, and I'm like, rah, what's going on? You know, when you're talking to yourself, yeah, like I'm talking to myself in the dream, yeah. So I'm saying this ain't right, yeah, and remember this, yeah, and I'm saying remember this, mate, yeah, just remember this, yeah, and then boom, I said to my nan, yeah, nan, I got all hot, sweaty. I woke up in the night. I never really normally dream that. Normally, I just boom, go to sleep. But when I dream, what's going on? And she told me, yeah, you got like some women in your life, this, that, this. And then, yeah, man, I found out like my son's mum was acting up. Bruv, all stuff just started connecting, bruv. I just like, Ross, like,
See, you sound like a
someone.
man, yeah, that remembers his dreams. You remember your dreams, innit?
Only the
Not
ones
all
that
of
are
them, not
important.
all of them, but yes, the
No.
same thing for me, brother. The same thing for me. What, or would you say you think that they're important because they're the only ones you remember?
There's no
They have
escaping
to
it.
be. Yeah, they have to be
Yeah,
important because they're the only ones
there
you
was no,
remember.
there was no me rewriting the script in it. It was out of my control.
Right. Yeah. Well, you're living it in the dream. Like you're living it.
Yeah.
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 But
Yeah.
it's come to pass. It's come to pass because I've been like, there was another time where I got sick. Yeah. Another time, if I ever catch a fever, yeah, I know something's gonna happen. Like if I catch a fever and I'd be sick. So I was naughty. I had a few phones, and I knew I was mulling over it and mulling over it, and boom. I had like, yeah, it was just telling me like this steam train, yeah. Like I was sitting there, I could smell this train in it, you know, like when you smell like the London Underground, yeah. And I'm out of the platform and everything's all jiggy, and this train just goes whizzing past me. Yeah, it doesn't hit me. Next minute, I'm on the track, yeah. And instead of it being like a London Underground train, yeah, it's a steam engine, yeah. And this thing's gonna lick me up, right? So boom, I roll out of my bed, yeah. Anyway, I was sick for like what, a few days, yeah. But just before I done it, yeah, I said to myself, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna delete some stuff off that phone, yeah. I'm gonna get rid of that phone. I'm gonna do this, and I'm just gonna like meditate in it and just be like, please, like, don't let me get, don't. I don't want to go jail in it. I was like, please, please, boom. Never knew it, man. Like, I think a few days, like, I was still sick. Police come round in it, and I was not in the fit state to be questioned. I weren't in the mood for nothing. But boy, when they come and they took my phone, and one of the phones, yeah, you know where I hid the phone, yeah, in the grill of my cooker. Yeah, you know when you want to heat up your toast in your cooker.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, yeah, I put that there. Yeah, I did, man. Yeah, I put that there. And yeah, man, I prepared myself, and bruv, trust me, if I didn't do that, bruv, if I didn't heed like all these heart palpitations that I was getting and all this anxiety, yeah, and mate, after that I was like, I'm protected, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a gift, man. It's a gift. Same
Yeah,
like my mum was like it as well. It's a gift, man. My nan was like it as well.
what? Yeah, heavy dreamer.
It's a gift. Yeah, they just know their stuff, man.
But I don't mean to sound funny right now, but I fly in my dreams and all types of shit, man. So I believe what you're saying, man. You know what I mean? I can't fly all the time, but I can fly sometimes. But yeah, people, man, I'm gonna
landed on my bed.
What? What?
Bro, I've been sleeping and landed on my not like landed from the ceiling onto my bed. Felt like I've actually landed on my bed.
Oh, is it like when you came back? Like you came back to your house? Like...
No, when I came back, yeah,
So,
like pretty much woke up.
Yeah, so like you.
So let me sum it up to you. Let me sum it up to you. Yeah, you know, like you were talking about the pentagram. Yeah? Now imagine the pentagram. I need to get it right. So imagine, yeah. So imagine you've got fire, and then you've got earth, and then imagine you've got air, and then imagine you've got the water. Yeah. That is a part of me right now. All of those elements, yeah, are part of me. Yeah. Now, when you combine those elements, it creates another force. Yeah, which is like so you could call that the electric force. Yeah, the energy, because that's what they do. The same way as when when you do clay potting, you know, when you make pots of clay, you're using elements that form together.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so we are like, yeah, so that's what, you know what I mean? We try not to lose our, like Ultra Funky would say, yeah, try not to lose your humanity, man. I mean, and stay connected to.
You hear that, people? Wise words,
stay
man.
connected.
Wise words, man. And thanks for all the information today. You know what I mean?
100.
And also thanks for all the information in the comments too. You know what I mean? And
big up everyone, man.
Like I said, man, we're gonna do more regular shows. So you might even see it. You might see us tomorrow. Shitty said he's gonna do something tomorrow. I don't know what time he's gonna do it, but yeah, he's gonna do something. But if you don't see us tomorrow, you will definitely see us day after tomorrow. I want to keep this thing popping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well.
All right. So I'm not gonna do an outro track. I'm just gonna leave it there. Make sure you check out all the links in the description. You know, and also don't be afraid, people. Like if you do feel like jumping on. And don't feel like you're going to be attacked, like verbally or, you know, made feel uncomfortable. And you might even want to just come up here just to ask one little question. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might even just be the one little thing and you want to bounce. That's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's cool. You know? But thank you. Lady Spade, big up yourself. Big up yourself, man. Yeah, Shifty, big up yourself.
Big up everyone, man.
Monsters Minds, big up yourself. Double DTV, big up yourself as well. Everybody bless, man.
Yeah, man. Big up everyone, yeah? Everyone stay safe.
Trust me, man. We're all protected, man. We're all protected, yeah? Your loved ones, anyone that's passed away, yeah? That's the connection, and they're the people that you need to reach out to, yeah? In your darkest moments, you know what I'm saying? Hold on to that, man. Bless everyone.